Hey folks, welcome back to Good Things for Good People, the YouTube channel that's changing the world for good. One viewer, one view at a time. You join me out for a walk with my cute little puppy dog, because it is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Central Ohio. 75 degrees and perfect. So I just got home from work. Time to take the puppy dog out for a run. Well, maybe not a run. I'm a fat guy, so it's gonna be a walk, okay? It's gonna be a walk. But it's exercise, it's positivity, it's out here enjoying the wonderful world we all live in. Excuse my puppy, she does not like big pieces of equipment. Anyway, I have not gotten my chance to do anything for anybody today, other than hustling my butt back and forth. Well, I guess I did. I did a good deed today. Yeah, I'm gonna take credit for this. What did I do today? Well, we're currently down to service writer at the shop, so me and my running around kind of thing can't really do that well because I've got to be the service writer. Well, we needed a part for a gentleman that was stranded in our state after he bought a vehicle that broke down, and I couldn't really do it, but I did it anyway, and I ran my butt all the way across the city for a part that we absolutely had to have to get his repair completed, to get him on the road so he could get home, which he just left about an hour ago back towards New York State. So I did a good deed. Didn't require me to spend any money. I just had to hustle. I had to go out of my way to do something good for somebody else. Now, we got paid for that job, so, you know, it wasn't completely selfless, but, you know, those little things can also count for doing a good deed for somebody. I could have just as easily said, sorry, sir, you're not going to get your vehicle back today. You're going to have to stay here for one more day, get another hotel room. We got to wait for the part to be delivered. But I didn't do that. I came up with a solution. I executed. I made it happen. Bang, done. Gentleman's on his way home. I hope you guys can hear me. They're doing construction down here. Not entirely sure why they're building apartments in my exceptionally urban neighborhood, but whatever. People got to have places to live, I guess. Anyway, lots of things to talk about. It's been a pretty good day. We are unfortunately getting into that phase of YouTube channel growth where it gets a little frustrating. The subscriber base is doing well. It's growing, especially for a small channel. And the YouTuber, or the views are growing reasonably well, which is good, especially for a small channel. YouTube still doesn't know how to recommend out our videos and what we do, so that's going to be a growing process. I could pull a lot of the tricks about, you know, YouTuber face and how to grow a channel in 28 days to 1,000 subscribers and how to become a millionaire on YouTube and blah, 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 blah. Shocking thing. I could do all that stuff, but I don't want to do the gimmicks. That's not what this channel is all about. What this channel is all about is doing good things for good people. We're trying to use the power of YouTube, the social network we have. Sweetie, what are you doing? There's always so many smells to smell. It must be great going through life as a cute little dog. But we're trying to use the power of YouTube, the social network and the income that you can make off of YouTube to generate revenue, to be able to do things that will have a positive impact on people's lives. That's it. That's the whole process. We're not looking for donations. We're not looking for people to send stuff. None of that stuff. All we're looking for is just watch time, subscribers, and we're going to turn your views and your watch time into revenue via the normal YouTube process. Sweetie, come here. She thinks she's a real-sized Doberman. That dog is not bothering you. Come on. I know. That dog is not bothering you. Nope. Come on. You're okay. Nope. Hey. That dog is not bothering you. Apologies. Little dog energy. She's got a little bit of an inferiority complex. Anyway, that's the whole process. That's the idea. We're not going to be doing anything great and huge and amazing at this point in time. The channel isn't monetized yet. We're still trying to get there, but we're going in the right direction. We're racking up the watch minutes, the watch hours, and that's all it's going to take. We're going to get there. We're going to score a win. We're going to monetize this channel, and we're going to be able to use this revenue for good. It's just a matter of when. The more people we can get in front of this message, the more people we can get believing in this process, the better, the faster it happens. Ideally, we'll get there before Christmas. If we get there before Christmas, great. We can use some of the money for Christmas stuff for kids. If we don't get there before Christmas, that's okay. I'll still do great things for Christmas for kids. I have a lot of great ideas. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I have a heck of a beard going. I do make a really good Santa Claus. Just saying. So anyway, enough of all that stuff. What we need to talk about today is the analytics of yesterday and how the channel is doing for so far. I am going to keep this video pretty short. I'm trying to keep these in the 10 or 12 minute range. That way they're easier to watch and you don't have to dedicate a whole bunch of time to them. I do apologize. Some of the more recent videos I've been a little bit more long-winded on. There's a lot of stuff to talk about with the analytics. I was never taught any of this stuff from YouTube. I had to learn the hard way with the other channel, and I can use this as an opportunity to pass along some of that knowledge reasonably quickly and reasonably efficiently. So hopefully you guys understand why I do that. Also, as far as with the revenue generation side of this, especially once we start getting paid for this, I really want to keep that transparency with you guys so you all understand directly what your watch time and subscriptions and experiences and comments and all that stuff that go to making this process happen. I want you all to understand that I really want to keep that very transparent, so there's no question about what this effort is going to do, what the money that's coming off this effort is going to do. There's a lot of other negative sides to I don't really want to use the word charity, but a lot of charities aren't very charitable. They take your donations and they use them for things other than what you're hoping they're going to use your dollars for. Whether it's administrative costs or travel costs or food costs or whatever the case may be. A lot of charities don't even use more than 5% of what the income they see for what they say they're going to use it for. And I don't want to do that. I want to be very honest with you guys. I want to be very upfront with you guys. And I want you all to understand exactly what we're going to do with the revenue as we're bringing it in. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Sweetie dog, come on. We're not there yet, but we'll get there soon. All right, let me finish my walk with my little doggy here. She's taking Daddy for a walk. This isn't really me walking her. This is her walking me. We'll get back to the house in just a second, and I'll wrap this video up with some analytics. Hope you guys have had a great day. I really do. It's gorgeous here in almost all of the East Coast of the United States. I hope it's going to be gorgeous there for you. We've got 3 more days of this, which is fantastic for the end of October. It's hard to be in a bad mood when it's weather like this, isn't it? Hopefully you've been able to get out and enjoy some of the sunshine on your face and all that positive stuff. I'll see you guys in just a second when I get back to the house. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. So freaking cute. By the way, just so we understand each other, when I say I live in a very urban environment, that is a pack of syringes, probably not for insulin. And this is the remnants of a boarded up crack house right across the street from my house. And that's another boarded up crack house. So yes, I live in a very, very urban and challenged environment. So it may give you a little bit of an insight into my personality and why I want to do good things for good people. Just saying.
How long have you lived here?
5 years. Welcome back to the backyard. So let's go into our analytics, shall we? A couple things to talk about. Some shorts, long form video from the other day, just generally where we are. Again, I'm not going to take real long on this. You guys understand how this process is starting to grow. If you do have any questions about anything specifically you'd like to see, or anything you would like to know about how to grow a channel, or that you're having happen with your channel, feel free to ask. Put it in the comments section. I will definitely respond back. If you haven't noticed, I am a perpetual responding kind of guy. I'm an over communicator, as they say. So if you put a comment in the comment section, I will absolutely respond. I think that's important for a YouTuber. That's just me. I like the fact that it gives us a way to interact, and I can say thank you for watching the show, thank you for watching the video, whatever the case may be. Thank you for asking a question. We can interact. That's the whole idea, right? Other than just watching somebody on the screen. And I get it, large channels don't really tend to pay much attention to their comment section, but I'm going to do my best to stay the way that we are. Anyway, get to some analytics. Here is the Good Morning Wednesday short. It did, I guess we could just say, terribly. It had 44 views, and I know a lot of people hate shorts. I get it. But it had 44 views, which is almost as bad as it gets. 25 likes, so thank you very much to the 25 folks who liked that. I'm not going to go into the analytics. It is what it is. It's not getting us much of anywhere. But these shorts do help to spread the message to people who are not already followers and subscribers. It's clearly not getting to a lot of them, but it does get out there a little bit to some of them. So let's go to our analytics for the entire channel here. And we can see how yesterday went. We are at 7.4 thousand views total, 290 watch hours total. And as you can see, we had a rather precipitous drop in views. I had one short and one long form video that went up yesterday, so didn't do one extra short. But it's a pretty big drop. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. It's not all going uphill and in the right direction. Watch hours wise actually did stay the same though, so we didn't really drop much. We dropped 2 watch hours, which is good. I'm okay with that. If we can stay, you know, in this realm and keep growing, maybe have a plateau here and there, but keep growing, that's the idea. That's really what we want to see. If we go into the specifics of how this broke down, go into our audience section here. We're starting to get some analytics here as far as what other channels people watch other than this channel. No big surprises there as far as those 4. We're also starting to get some analytics as far as when people are active and when's going to be a good time to post. And it's starting to look like that evening section, 5, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, is where we're going to be most often wanting to post as far as activity goes, but that'll get more specific as we grow the channel. Watch time by subscribers versus non-subscribed. 66% is subscribed, 34% is not subscribed. Not a big surprise there. So far everybody's liking everything, they're watching everything. We really appreciate that. Hopefully we can keep that kind of thing going. But you get all kinds of interesting analytics, female versus male, age breakdown, whether or not you use subtitles or not, all kinds of interesting stuff. And we'll get more and more into this as the channel grows and we get more of these analytics that we can play with. But I want to look at the video specifically from yesterday, which is this one here. 114 views total, 15.7 watch hours, picked up 1 subscriber. So whoever you are, I'm glad to have you here. And you can see the trajectory. This video went up live at 6:20 p.m. and it's kind of gone up as a, you know, reasonably steady rate. It's not taking off, it's not going crazy, but it's doing a reasonably steady thing. This is being found by browse feature mostly, which means it's showing up on the homepage on YouTube, which is hopefully going to be people that are subscribed. Well, definitely going to be people that are subscribed. Notifications, which is the little drop down that drops down to you. Channel pages is when this video gets shared directly from another YouTube channel, which is becoming less and less of a driver of traffic, which is both a good and a bad thing, I guess. But we can also look at I want to look at the audience. Watch time by subscribers. Check that out. 92% of it's coming from subscribed versus 8% from non-subscribed people. Now, what's interesting here is both of them have almost identical average view durations. So they're both at a little more than 8 minutes. But the subscribed channel people are carrying the load as far as how this goes. Interestingly, this video only had 76 subscribers that watched this video out of the 280 something subscribers that were up at that point in time. So we are starting to see maybe some dropping off of people who are subscribers, and I understand that. This is a long haul slog. This kind of thing does require you to show up and watch the videos, and maybe we're starting to see some of that dropping off now that we're closing in on 2 weeks of this project. Maybe it's getting to the point where people don't want to spend every day, you know, watching this kind of a video. And I get that. And that's going to be a challenge that we're going to see going forward, is keeping that momentum, keeping that engagement, keeping people interested, without trying to exploit people for, you know, ooh, I gave a homeless person $100, or ooh, I gave this person who's got a disability something to help them out. Because I really want to stay away from that kind of stuff. I don't want to use all the gimmicks that you usually see on YouTube with this, you know, with trying to raise awareness and raise funds for things. I don't really want to do that. So anyway, that's all I want to get into today. Hope you guys had a great Wednesday. Hopefully it's beautiful there. Hopefully you're going to have a great evening. And I'll see you again on Thursday. Take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow.